Hey, yeah, I think that's level decent enough. All right, and I hope that y'all can hear me. All right. Let me see. Might need to bring it up a little closer. All right. So yeah, man, Shalom, Shalom. Yasharala, it's your brother Yaranan with the Sutter Return, located here in Chicago. And first off, I want to start off by giving all praises to the Most High Power. Call Halalim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Badash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim scattered throughout the four corners, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. And last but not least, with discretion and discernment. And last but not least, Shalom to the Akim and the Akwat and the children who might be tuning in too though. Let me check my audio right fast. Yeah, I think that's kind of decent, man. My audio is kind of decent. So, yeah, I'm going to jump right into it, man. Down goes E, man. All right, E, the so-called white man. If you don't know who E is by now, I'm going to tell you, man. E is the name that we call, Esau Edom. Because we don't want to be saying Esau Edom really too much because they'll strike our channel and take our videos down and things of that nature, man, okay? So yeah, man, down goes Esau Edom, man, the so-called white man. In one round, he's going to be taken out in one round. Hey, if you thought Mike Tyson was knocking niggas out in the first round, then wait till how you see Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai going to do this so-called white man. All right, it's going to be a flawless victory, man. A flawless victory, a perfect. He ain't gonna hit us. He's not gonna hit us. He's not gonna hit the Most High, the angels, none of that. Cause the so-called white man got diabolical thoughts, man. This nigga wanna shoot a rocket to the moon. He wanna blow up the moon. Yeah, Elon Musk. Elon Musk wanna blow up the moon, man. All right. So yeah, this nigga is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. And the Most High gonna take him down. And he did it before. Matter of fact, let me try to find this preset right fast. Um, Bear with me. No, that ain't the one I want, but I'm gonna come back to that. All right, so yeah, man. All right, so yeah, man. I'm gonna drop that, and I'm gonna just start off. In Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. This is like classical music. This precept is like classical music. All right, but it's a new song. Hey, so this is the book of Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. Whereas Edom, all right, the nation of Edom, man, meaning red. All right, like the color crimson, because the word crime derives from, the word crimson derives from the word crime. And Esau Edom is the original criminal, man. Going back to Cain. When Cain killed this brother, the first murderer, Cain killed this brother, and then the Most High, you know, as the Apostle Gabar put it on the video the other day, he turned him inside out, you know, and made him what you would see today as white people. But yeah, man, it says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Yeah, because that's what they did, man. Starting with you know, Alexander the Great, going back to Alexander the Great, and then mainly when the so-called white man came out of the caves, man, during the time of the Byzantine Empire, when Jake was ruling Rome, and the so-called white man came and took it back over. You know what I'm saying? Roughly 900 years ago. All right. But nevertheless, it says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Yeah, that word host means armies. Thus saith the Lord of armies, man. They shall build, but I will throw down. Yeah, so the Most High is going to throw you down, man. All right, down goes Esau Edom, man. Like Fraser, like Muhammad Ali knocked Fraser out, and they say, down goes Fraser. Yeah, that's how the Most High going to knock this so-called white man ass out of power. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them, which lets you know that Esau Edom is talking about his descendants, just like the Bible talks about the Israelites. It refers to Israel. Israel was one person at one point in time. It was a man named Jacob, and then his name was changed to Israel. But Israel had 12 sons, man, descendants. And those 12 sons and their descendants are known as the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So we a group of people that the Most High loves above all people, man. And then you got the opposite, the Edomites, Edom. The name used to be Esau, but he sold his inheritance and his right as the firstborn for some red, bloody, undone meat. And therefore was his name changed to Edom, meaning red, like crimson or a criminal. You know, you ever heard somebody say you've been caught red-handed? All right, so it says, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, man. This people is the border of wickedness, man. All right? Being surrounded by this man, you will be turned out. He'll turn you out. It's Geechee month. It's Pride month. And all the Geechees is out in full-fledged. That's why the Bible say, put these niggas to death, man. Because these niggas want to listen to the so-called white man. And he told them that it's okay to be colorful, man. You know? It says, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against. See, it's a group of people that the Most High has something against. What does he have against the nation of Edom? A nation of, because Edom in the Hebrew is Adawam, meaning red. Because he's not a white man, like he says, he's red. That's why we say so-called white. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation forever. Yeah, so the Most High never changes. He's not going to change, man. He has indignation against these people forever, man. All right? Long-term, perpetual hatred. The Most High hates these people. All right, and he's going to throw down with them when he get up with them, man. All right, I always say that so-called black people terminology, you know, that's Jake terminology. The Most High is a Jake, man. He said he gonna throw down with them when he get up with them. You can't go in the Quran, or you can't go in the Book of the Dead, or no other book, man, or no other philosophy or doctrine, and get this type of knowledge, man. You can't merit things that's going on today with no other book, man. This book is full of dark sayings and parables and prophecies, man. Hey, so the Most High said he gonna throw down with them when he get up with them, man. And he did it before. I'ma read it, man. Let's go to the book of Second Chronicles. All right, it's the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 25 and verse 11, man. It say in Amaziah strengthened himself and led forth his people and went to the valley of Salt and smote of the children of Seir 10,000. Yeah, King David's mighty men. All right, went to the valley of Salt and sent it up with the Edomites, Mount Seir. All right, southeast Jerusalem, man. Jordan. In Jordan, man, Yarden. All right. And I believe Yarden means to descend, to go down, like the river of Jordan, to descend. All right. So yeah, that's why Esau is in Jordan. That's why Mount Seir is in Jordan, because it's going down. All right, it say, and Amaziah strengthened himself and led forth his people and went to the valley of Salt and smote of the children of Seir 10,000 Edomites, man. 10,000 of you devils, man. All right, verse 12 say, and other 10,000 left alive did the children of Judah carry away captive. Yeah, we taking niggas into slavery, man. Or I should say, we was taking niggas into slavery, man. We was taking niggas down. Why? Because this is our planet. The world was made for our sakes. We just broke the holy covenant, and we got to suffer the consequences of breaking the contract with the Most High Power. And he put the basis of man. The lowest of men is above us. We subject to payments. We got to pay taxes. That's why Yahweh Shai say, whose face is on this coin? Give to Caesar what is Caesar's and give to the Most High what is due to Yahweh, man. All right? It say, in other 10,000 left alive did the children of Judah carry away captive and brought them unto the top of the rock and cast them down from the top of the rock, that they were all broken into pieces, man. All right, so down goes E. It happened back then, and it's going to happen again, man. We killed 10,000 of them, and another 10,000 that was left, we put them in captivity, man. And then when we was done working their ass, we took them to the top of the rock and pushed them 10,000 of them off the top of the rock. Hey, that's your movie 300. Remember the movie 300? When we was kicking motherfucker, wham, we would kick your ass down the hole. So we pushed 10,000 so-called white people off the top of the rock, man, because they not right, they red. They not right, they red. They not white, they red, man. Hey, they not right. Matter of fact, let me get a precept. All right, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 4. It say, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Hey, yeah, man, so the so-called white man, his heart that is within him is not upright, man. All right? Something is wrong with the nigga, man. Butterfly flew past me. Hey, the butterfly symbolizes new beginnings, man. All right? And that's what we coming into, man, a new beginning, man. We singing that new song. All right? We looking forward towards a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness, man, because this one is being ran by the wicked, man. So, hey, the Most High sent the butterfly to fly past me, man. But yeah, like I was saying, man, this nigga heart is not upright in him, man. Something wrong with the man. And that's why King David pushed, King David, his mighty man, Azariah, and the other, armies, the other hosts, pushed them niggas off the mountain, man. Hey, and you can bet your bottom dollar that it's going to happen again, man. This the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3 and verse 15. That which have been is now. All right? So the things that you see going on now, the spirits on people that you see, the way that they acting now, is the same way they was acting in the past, man. The people who scoffed at Noah, didn't believe that it was going to rain, is the same niggas back here today who don't believe it's going to rain down fire. That's why the old Christian song used to say, you better come on in this house. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain down fire. Yeah, it's gonna rain down fire. With them thermonuclear missiles from Russia, North Korea, Libya, Ethiopia. Yeah, it's finna go up. But it's finna go down, man. All right? It say, that which have been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. Yeah. So just like we pushed 10,000 of them niggas off the top of the mountain, how that happened is going to happen again, man. I'm going to read it again. That which has been, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past, man. All right, so the Most High requires for us to push these niggas off the mountain again. And hey, what do mountains symbolize in the scriptures, man? Governments and rulerships. So we finna knock these niggas out of power. The Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to use, his man to knock these niggas out of power. Matter of fact, let me get this. Verse 16, it says, and moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there. See, what's under the sun, man? The planet Earth. This is the place of judgment, and wickedness dwells here. So there is no hell underground where God banged the gamble in the afterlife. He say, go to hell, you're guilty. And he judge you and send you to hell. No, this is the place of judgment, right here on earth under the sun. All right, that wickedness was there. In the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. Yeah, that's down here on the planet Earth, man. All right, but yeah, like I say, the Most High is going to use us to break his righteous boot off in their ass, man, you so-called white people. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 51 and verse 20. And it reads, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. Yeah, the Most High is telling us, man, we are his battle axe and weapons of war, man. And he says, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. Yeah, because the Most High is big on losing the underdog, man. Have you ever seen damn near every movie ever made? It's always the least person that you expect to win that comes out on top. Every storyline. And the joy of the hypocrite only be for a moment. The villain only have a little joy for a moment, man. Yeah, have you not known this of old, that the triumphum of the wicked is but for a moment? Roughly paraphrasing, man. So he say, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Yeah, what's the chariot? The vehicles, man. The vehicles that the so-called white man get in his army, man. The fighter jets, the tanks, the Humvees with the 50 caliber guns on top of the Humvees. We're gonna take those things and ball that shit up, man. We're gonna have spiritual powers. We're gonna take your Humvee and we're gonna ball it up and shove it up your ass, man. All right, because the Most High finna give us spiritual powers, and He tells us to meditate terrors. So we meditate on these things, on how we're going to defeat our enemies, man. Hey, the script. Let me get this right fast. Hey, this 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. But as it is written, I have not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man, you know, the mind, the heart of men, the mind of men, the things which God, the Most High, hath prepared for them that love Him. So you can't even imagine the spiritual powers that He's going to give you to subdue your enemies, man. Because we have enemies. And that's what inspired this lesson, man. Oppression. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, man. All right, because this place was set up for Jake to fail. All right? And that's why you see, if you look and do your research, you will find out that the so-called black woman has the highest form of, what's the word start with a C? Your degree, the degrees and shit, man. I can't think of the word right now, man. Credentials. The so-called black woman has the most credentials in America, more than the so-called white man. And here in these late last days, because the scriptures say, I will do a new thing in the earth, and a woman shall surpass a man. All right, so, roughly paraphrasing, but nevertheless, the so-called black woman has more credentials and diplomas and degrees than any other group of people in the Americas, man. So yeah, this place was set up for Jake to fail, man. The so-called white man wanted to debase the man and exalt the woman, cause he's into that backward shit, man. All right, but nevertheless, man, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, nor no mind has conceived the things that the Most High has in store for those who love Him, man. And what is the love of the Most High? All right, that we keep His commandments. So we can narrow it down. A lot of people can say, oh, I love the Lord, I love God, Jesus Christ. All right? But your love for the Most High is based on your faith and you keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments, man. All right? So yeah, the Most High requires that which is past. So that's why He tells us, or that's why we asking Him not to forget. And that's why He put this in His word, Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom. Yeah, the descendants of Esau. The so-called white race, man. Whether you from France, Germany, Poland, Russia, America, South Africa, it doesn't matter where you come from. All right? Y'all took over Australia. It doesn't matter where you was born. If you come from the bloodline of Esau, Edom, the Most High got a hit out on you. Now, remember that the Israelites were scattered into all nations during slavery. All right? Well, the Most High put us in slavery underneath different nations because of disobedience. So that's why the scriptures say the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, because all of the nations have drunken off of His holy mountain, man. All right, so the Most High is going to make all these nations pay But first and foremost, starting with the nation of Esau, Edom, man. They say, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, or tear it down, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon. Yeah, because America is the daughter of Babylon, the virgin daughter. Because she ain't got her cherry pop, man. All right? She hasn't seen any bloodshed on her soil. Okay, so it's known as the virgin daughter of Babylon. Wickedness personified here in America, man. Oh, daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Yeah, this was written thousands of years ago. But it says, oh, daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Future tense. It says, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Yeah, we're going to be very happy to take our righteous boots and kick you right in the where the sun don't shine, out of that power seat. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone. Yeah, because we all read what King Saul didn't do. The Most High told him to destroy any and everything that got to do with the chief house of Edom, Amalek, the Amalekites, the so-called fake Jews today, the small hats. I mean, not so-called, because they is fake. The small hats, man. Yeah, King Saul didn't finish the job. So the Most High took him at the power seat and sent him on to the spirit world. But King David took over, and he was trying his best. He tried to kill all them niggas, but you know, King David killed every Edomite on the planet Earth, except for 400 of them fled away on camels, man. But it say, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Yeah, because here in the Americas, they castrated us and they cut the stomachs of the pregnant women and took the babies out and hung the babies. The temperature just dropped. It just got real chilly. And them dark clouds coming in, man. Look like it's probably be from the rain or something. So yeah, I'm almost finished. We on the Most High's timing. But yeah, man, we gonna throw down, man. We gonna dash babies against the stones and all that good stuff. Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly falling. Yeah, wham. 1, 2, wham, 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 uppercut. You know, hey, we ain't playing by the rules, man. This ain't gonna be no fair fight, man. That's why the Most High allowed y'all to accumulate the bullshit technology that y'all got now so he can make it interesting for the viewers' interest. Because we're going to see y'all get y'all ass zapped into smithereens. Babylon is, Jeremiah 51:8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. But it's not going to happen. She's not going to be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone, into his own country. Yeah, man. The scriptures say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So we got to get up out of this place. Flee the land of the north, man, spiritually. All right, let me come up and get a little closer because I know the wind blowing and it's finna get the rain, and so all right, it says we would have healed Babylon. We all going to Yasharallah, man. We going home, man. But right now, you know, that's where we at. That's what we're doing now. We don't go by African American or black, man. We go by Yasharallah. So it says, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even into the skies, man. So yeah, the Most High say America is so wicked that the sin is reaching the rim and overflow, man. It's finna overflow. Verse 10, whirlwind to render his anger in to render his anger with fury and his rebukes with flames of fire. So yeah, that's how end. He's going to throw down in the form of flames of fire from the chariots, man. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. So yeah, a lot of people gonna die, man. Straight up. When them chariots crack that sky, and when them thermonuclear missiles fall on America from Russia, North Korea, China, Libya, Ethiopia, Iran. You thought them people over there who been chanting death to America for 40 and 50 years just forgot about that shit? No, man, they want they lick back, man. Didn't Trump just blow up General Salamander at the airport a few years back? And all them people was over there chanting death to America, man. They had a big ass funeral in the whole Iraq. So they want they lick back. All right, Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people, all you heathen nations, and 2/3 of you niggas, man. Damn pollen. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Yeah, that's a thermonuclear blast. And it's going to knock you out of the power seat, Esau. It say, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Hey, this second Esdras 13:11, man, when Yahweh Shah come back with that fathership to zap this place with that concentrated heat from those lasers on the chariots, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flame and breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight. Because Donald Trump got the Space Force. Joe Biden got the Space Force. The sixth branch of the American military. And that's why the scriptures say that the mark of the beast, 666, is the mark of a man, which is the mark of the so-called white man. Number 6. The sixth branch of the American military, the Space Force, the Guardians. They're going to try to fight against the chariots, the so-called UFOs, the chariots of Israel, the vehicles of the angels. That Prince Michael, they're going to come back fighting on. Yahweh Shah, they're going to come back fighting on them vehicles, the chariots. So it say, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, yeah, a lot of niggas, nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Yeah, so he had a terrible vision, terrible dream, man. All right. Hey, this Ezekiel 35 and verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. In thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. So yeah, all across America, man, up, down, left, right, back, forward, sideways, the Most High finna burn this shit down, and he's gonna zap all you people to smithereens, man. And that's the first thing you're gonna do when you get into slavery, Esau. The first thing you're gonna do is dig and dig and dig and bury them bodies, man, of your dead homies now, man. What they say, fuck your homie, he dead, man. All right, the Most High finna kill all these niggas, all the ops that's in opposition, and all the adversaries to the Most High and to His people, man. All right, so yeah, I hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful, man. Until the next time, man, I'm gonna bid y'all a shalom, man.